Welcome to the Nazca Plateau in Peru, a place where the desert is not just sand and wind, but also a colossal map, a mysterious canvas painted by an unseen hand, concealing the deepest secrets of a vanished civilization. Today we will embark on a journey to explore the story of the giant figures, the enigmatic lines etched into the earth for thousands of years, which to this day remain a major question mark in history. Close your eyes and let your imagination soar with me, past the majestic Andes Mountains, through lush green valleys, and gently land on a parched land, where only wind and sand reign. From this height, the sight is not just amazing but utterly surreal. Under the dazzling Andean sun, you will see hundreds, even thousands of colossal figures. These figures are created from incredibly perfect straight lines, complex geometric shapes that even modern technology would marvel at, and countless familiar yet strange creatures. A colossal hummingbird with wings spanning nearly 100 meters, as if hovering in mid-air to sip nectar from a cosmic flower. A monkey with a mischievous spiral tail seemingly waving from thousands of years ago. A meticulously drawn 8-legged spider, like a giant creature crawling on the ground. And mysterious human-like figures, sometimes called astronauts, with large round eyes seemingly staring straight into the vast sky. We are talking about the Nazca Lines, not just one of the archaeological wonders, but also one of the greatest riddles, challenging all conventional explanations of the world. What makes the Nazca Lines even more miraculous is that they are not the work of a modern civilization. They were created by the ancient Nazca people, a culture that once thrived on this arid plateau from around 200 BC to 600 AD. The method of their creation seems simple, yet required absolute skill and precision. The Nazca simply removed the dark, oxidized reddish-brown gravel. The miracle is that with such crude tools, perhaps just wooden sticks and stone hoes, they were able to create works of such enormous size, many figures hundreds of meters wide with astonishing geometric precision. And even more astonishingly, these colossal works of art have survived intact for thousands of years. They have withstood the erosion of time and harsh climatic conditions. The stability of Nazca's climate, with extremely little rainfall and not overly strong winds, along with a protective layer of gravel, has turned this place into a gigantic natural museum, preserving these mysteries extraordinarily. When contemplating these drawings, our minds are immediately filled with unanswered questions, questions that have haunted scientists, archaeologists, and mystery enthusiasts for decades. How could an ancient civilization, without the ability to fly or view from above, accurately sketch and execute such vast and perfectly symmetrical drawings with astonishing precision? Try to imagine drawing a nearly 100-meter-long hummingbird without being able to step back to see the whole picture, without airplanes or hot air balloons to check for accuracy. The most popular hypothesis, proposed by archaeologist Maria Reiche, who dedicated her life to studying Nazca Lines, is that the Nazca people used a system of stakes and ropes combined with small-scale models. They might have placed stakes at key points, then stretched ropes to create straight or curved lines. For more complex shapes, they might have scaled up from small drawings proportionally. However, even with this method, the complexity, scale, and geometric precision remain beyond our imagination for ancient technology. Did they possess some special knowledge, a forgotten technology, or a measurement method that we cannot yet fully comprehend? And the biggest, most haunting question: what was their true purpose? This is the question that ignited countless hypotheses, each painting a different picture of the Nazca people's lives, beliefs, and aspirations. Perhaps these drawings were a kind of giant astronomical calendar or an observatory of constellations carved into the ground. Many researchers believe that the lines and shapes may be linked to the position of the sunrise or sunset on solstices or equinoxes, to the moon's cycles, and to the movement of important constellations. If this hypothesis is true, then the Nazca lines are not just art, but also a great scientific tool, helping the Nazca people track seasonal cycles, plant and harvest, ensuring their survival in a harsh environment. Every stroke could be a time marker, a guide for agriculture and sacred rituals. In an arid land like Nazca, where water is always an obsession, praying for rain is a vital ritual. Thus, another hypothesis suggests that the drawings are rain-making rituals sent to the gods. Animal figures like birds, fish, and frogs are often closely associated with water, fertility, and abundance. Perhaps they were sacred prayers etched into the ground, a way to implore the blessing of the rain gods, ensuring the community's survival. Every stroke could be a whisper, a hope for precious drops of water, a strong belief in the connection between humans and the universe. Then there's the boldest, most controversial, yet most fascinating hypothesis, especially for science fiction enthusiasts: runways for aliens? This hypothesis was popularized by theorist Erich von Däniken in his book Chariots of the Gods. He argued that the perfectly long, parallel lines, stretching for kilometers, looked exactly like runways. And the astronaut figure with large, round eyes, seemingly non-human, was evidence that extraterrestrials had once visited Earth. Could it be that these drawings were signals, greetings, or even landing strips designed to communicate with visitors from space? Did the Nazca people receive help or even guidance from a more advanced civilization? Some other scholars propose a more spiritual perspective. They are maps for souls or messages sent to the spiritual world. For the Nazca people, death and the afterlife held immense importance. Perhaps these drawings were sacred paths, guiding the souls of the dead on their journey to the afterlife. Or they were messages created to communicate with ancestors and the gods who ruled the underworld. A gigantic ritual carved on the Earth's surface to connect with the invisible realm. More recently, some researchers have proposed a more practical, yet equally fascinating hypothesis. The lines and shapes might be related to the complex underground irrigation system of the Nazca, known as puquillos. These are sophisticated underground wells and channels, helping them extract groundwater from the Andes Mountains for agriculture and daily life in an arid environment. Could the drawings be maps indicating water sources, signs of underground water veins, or symbols of the fertility this system brought? If true, then they are a testament to the incredible engineering wisdom of the Nazca people in adapting to a harsh environment. Though the mysteries of Nazca remain, challenging all explanations, the journey of discovery and the search for answers will never cease. Thank you for joining me on this wondrous maze of the past. Don't hesitate to share your own thoughts and hypotheses about Nazca in the comments below.